Alright, welcome back, fellas. Hitsumize here, and we are finally on the road past Lair. So, for those of you that didn't watch last episode, we got sidetracked a little bit. Bit of complications occurred, but we're back to Lair, and everything works out. So, I felt like it was unfair for a character to pass away, I guess, after one episode, so, I decided to make a continuation, I guess. So this is the real Formicid fighter, the real guy. He has my own name, so he can't die. He's not allowed to. Once he's gotten to Lair, he's not allowed to die. That's a potion of experience. Pretty good for me. Probably gonna just chuck... What are we playing? Aquaru, right. It's not nerfed Aquaru, so we actually shouldn't do this. We should probably run, like, shields and dodging. I think that might actually be the best way to do this. The reason why I say that is because I'm not going to really train shields and dodging for now. I'm just focusing on like other core skills. So putting points into skills that are at 0 or very low will give you the best returns on potions of experience. So generally, with potions of experience, you don't want to be quaffing them to level up, like, say, fighting, unless it's like super early game. You never want to level up the thing that is you have highest, unless it's maybe a weapon skill before min delay. But yeah, as a general rule of thumb, it's a good idea to, try to put it into something that you haven't quite leveled yet. You'll get the best returns on it. So as you can see there, I got like 4 levels of dodging and 4 levels of shields, whereas if I'd put it all into fighting, I would have gotten like maybe 1 extra level of fighting. What this means here is that I'm getting some pretty sick gains on my stats. I don't know how much actually in terms of stats I have, but I probably got quite a couple of points. Going from 4 to 9 on shields is no small feat. Okay, volcanoes on this floor. That's really good for us. We're hoping to pick up a Habit of Flaming, because that would be pretty much the best. Let us cut off Hydra heads. If we can't get that, we'll look for something else, I guess. Alright, so this is like a 2-way gauntlet, I suppose, of a volcano. On the left side and the right side there are individual challenges, I suppose. But both lead to the same place, which will end up in loot, so it's pretty good. There's a lot of fire around here. Ow. Interesting. Fire vortexes. Gotta make sure not to stand in fire for too long. Just really be careful, not taking too much damage. There we go, great. There's a Bardish of Flaming, perfect. It swings way too slow though for us right now, but that's definitely going to be a late game weapon for sure. Let's just briefly turn back over here, get some extra EXP while we're still here. Oh, never mind. Linworth can go piss off. We don't want him. Alright, cool. So we ended up picking up a really nice weapon, Bardish of Flaming. That's a very powerful thing. Probably will end up branding it, but for now it's decent. As Flaming, especially. We don't need all these. We can probably remove this Ring of Fire. Paralysis can go, Amnesia, Haste. Man, when you throw away Haste, it just feels bad. Alright, we ended up picking up Finesse with Aquaru. I rarely use it. I don't train enough invocations to use it. Though in the new patch, where Aquaru has been basically nerfed to scale off invocations much more, I might have to end up training more invo. I don't know what the quote-unquote good number is to train up with Aquaru anymore. So if anyone knows, or if anyone crawls through, if everyone like basically watches Tavern or anything and has heard someone talk about Aquaru, just let me know what you think the numbers should be, because I'm actually not sure. I don't have the precise, I guess, formula for how long I'm supposed to get it to last, but I would like to know how much invo I would need to get my durations up to their pre-nerf levels, because I'd probably just train until then and then stop. Oh, this could be bad. Thing I don't really like about the Aquaru nerfs, and I call them nerfs because they are quite a nerf, is that they reduce the duration, but they also reduce the piety cost, which is weird because the piety cost is like already next to nothing. Like it's so insignificant that I spam the crap out of it and I do not care. So not really sure why they chose that path, I suppose, to follow. But whatever, it's not a big deal. Okay, so the fact that we have a huge weapon online, in our inventory, means that we need to be training Polons for basically the rest of the game until we can, hit the min delay for it. This could be bad. I'm going to heroism early, just because I'm aware that there are a lot of threats. Oh, this could be really bad. Okay, I'm going to have to run for it, even if I get poisoned by the spiny toad. Go down a different set of stairs. Make sure to kind of make it so that I don't get surrounded. Alright, heading on. Oh man, my head is hurting today. It was really hot. I walked outside and I was like, not today. And then I went back to sleep. No, I didn't. I had stuff to do today. But yeah. Lair 3. That is a lot of stuff. My goodness. I wonder what that is. Exactly. Oh well, either way, I'm gonna have to find out eventually. But there seems to be a ton of stuff in there. Hopefully they're not all poisonous snakes, because that would really suck. Well, looks like they are snakes. Okay, never mind. Sadness. I dug through just to see what they were. It's a bunch of snakes. God damn, that is a lot of snakes. Holy crap. Alright, we ended up getting a trident from Aquara. I wonder what that is. Guarantee you it's distortion, because it's like that. So I'm not actually going to use it. I'm going to wait. I've learned from my mistakes. Definitely gonna not do that. And there's noise outside. 100% best way to start recording. To know when people come home. Start recording. 10 seconds in. Gonna definitely start talking. 100%. Because that's just what happens. There's a potion there. I really want that, so I'm gonna dig all the way around. Fun thing about Formicids. A little bit broken, but nothing digging can't replicate, really, so not that broken. And ow, my leg really hurts now. I have no idea what that was, but that was the most stinging pain I've felt in ages. Alright, we got a scroll of ID. Let's ID the trident. It's Holy Wrath, okay. Basically distortion, as in completely useless. These mutations can definitely go. What's this? Random uselessness. Yeah, fair enough. Berserk Rage can't be used. Let's dig into the wall here, because don't want our spooky selves to get killed. We're actually doing pretty decently, but we were doing decently before as well. Can't get too cocky. Oh, this could be bad. I'm gonna dig myself further into the hole, so I don't get accidentally killed. Alright, great. We're actually level 14, which is pretty quick, honestly. Lair 4, we should not be level 14. Usually, I guess, wait, do we have 0% on EXP? Oh, we have +1, okay. Really? Wait, what? +1 leveling? Damn, it's the same as humans, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I thought as much. I was like, usually you don't level up to level 14 until about the end of Lair, so it's really surprising for me to see it so early. Oh, that is a Hydra. Let's hit him with the old Bardiche. Ooh. Large shield of +5 large shield of in +4. That's decent. I mean, I swing like really slowly, but I mean, it's not bad, right? Yeah, I kind of swing at like the same speed. 0.8, 0.7. Huh. I guess I'll just keep it on, maybe? Is that the right way to do it? I don't know. What's the... Okay, so the skill is 16 for Bardiches. Sorry, halberds. So I'm about to reach that, but I'm going to keep training up for... I'm obviously going to keep training up for the Bardiche, but shields also has to be trained basically full time after this. So man, I have a lot of stuff to train, and that's where Aquara really comes in handy. Lets me take care of shortcuts. Let's see. Nah, we have to keep training this stuff anyway, so it's not a big deal. And of course there's people talking outside. Again, but that's fine. I'm just going to ignore them. Hopefully they won't talk to me. We have a full inventory. Man, this is the problem too. I had this problem a lot with the current guy I was playing online. The inventory for some reason just seems so bad. Amnesia can go. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Amnesia can go. Damn it, Amnesia. There we go. Stealth? Nah, we can keep that. Slowing can go. Lignification can stay. Probably put the stealth ring on just because. Don't really need the career if we don't have a blowgun. I guess we can eat some of these beef jerkies. Anything else? Nope. Alright, we've cleared 8 slots. If it's not enough, then nothing's ever going to be enough. Alright, Bardiche time. Bardiche is not working. Damn. Bardiche is really hurting us. Okay. We're going to have to back off here. Just go upstairs, fight them off one by one. I'm wielding the wrong weapon. This should be the weapon I'm using. Let's dig. Make sure that we get ourselves in a good spot because we can't run from stuff. Okay, this shield might actually be hindering our ability to kill stuff. It is slowing our attacks down quite significantly, which is bad. What's the requirement? We need to get we need 15 skill. Oh, that's really cheap. Oh wow, that's actually really cheap. Let's turn that on. Great, cool. I forgot that because Formicids count as a huge race or large race. Large race. It's really easy for them to get large shields up. It's only 15. It's very cheap. Usually for normal races, the skill cap, I guess, that you want to get to is 25, which is huge. It's a massive investment, so I usually don't bother. I usually stick with shields if I ever do, bucklers if I'm on a mage. It depends on if it's 3 rune or 5 rune, though, really. 3 rune I tend to go buckler. Shield on heavy melee, but buckler most of the time on like stabbers, mages, those kind of guys. And that costs, bucklers only cost 4, regular shields cost 15, and large shields cost 25. So on super large races like, ooh, brand weapon. Let's actually brand weapon the halberd. I see myself using the halberd for quite a while. We're actually not going to be using the Bardiche for a very long time because it's striking way too slowly. We will eventually want to go for a glaive at some point, just to, I guess, have a branch between what we're wearing right now and what we should be wearing. Rage can't be used. Okay, protection from fire is good. That's better than the uncursed ring of fire, and it's also better than the stealth, because, you know, stealth is kind of useless for this character. Not really, but a little bit, because I'm a heavy melee and I'm not going to ever have any stealth anyway. Box of Beasts is actually a pretty good pickup. I probably will have to grab that, just because it's so good. We will have to start dropping stuff now, so I'm going to drop some of these ice blasts. Amnesia can go. I really should set up some like auto drops, but too lazy. Like honestly, it's probably quicker to just not do that. Okay, so that gives us 1 AC and 1 shield. That's pretty good. That's probably better than having both resistances on at the same time, which I don't really need because I can just hot swap based on the enemy I'm fighting. I just need a little bit more discipline when it comes to hot swapping. I'm really bad at, like, not remembering, but being bothered to switch rings. I tend to just not do it because I'm too lazy. Alright, this could be a really bad spot, so we're going to go ahead and staple. Easy. Go back upstairs. Wyvern, and then all the rats die. Nothing should be too dangerous here, thankfully. No god gift from Muck Warrior in a while. Should be coming around soon, I guess. Maybe it won't come at all. Never really know with Muck Warrior. He's kind of inconsistent when it comes to god gifting. Oh, there we go. Called it. Man, I'm good. Halberd of Venom. That's actually better than the Halberd of Chopping right now. Actually, it's going to be better than the Halberd of Chopping in all cases, so that's nice. Stab Kirk from over the... Ooh, I'm a pig. Oops. Let's back off here. Fun thing about polearms that obviously most people would know by now, I'd assume. Ooh, auto pickups off. They can reach over tiles, so they can hit 2 tiles away. That's why they're so good. Or that's why they're picked, I guess, over any other. Oh my god, I took a lot of damage there. Ouch. Polearms can, reach over squares, so I hit Kirk from behind the minions. I don't really employ the tactic on super strong melees like this guy, but on weaker stuff, I will often abuse the fact that polearms can reach over to hit stuff that I shouldn't normally be able to hit. From the relative safety of having a guy that's really weak in front of me. Okay, that's a Hydra. I'm going to get into this kind of choke point. It's a very shady choke point, but it works. Just go ahead and destroy those things. Now the question is, do we actually need this Trident of Holy Wrath? And the answer is no, not with the Bardiche in hand. With the Bardiche is literally just both the Trident and the Bardiche fulfill the same role, which is... Wait, can I even be petrified? Oh, crap, I can. Whoops. I was not aware that I could be petrified. Let's make sure we don't get petrified then. I thought that because I had stasis, petrify wouldn't work, but clearly that's not how that works. I was misinterpreting my abilities. Alright, cool. 10 out of 10. Looks like we got that deep troll shaman looking vault, so that might be a bit dangerous. But we did kill a Catoblepus, which was probably part of the main vault already, so we've probably cleared quite a bit of this floor anyway. Ah, never mind, there's another Catoblepus. That's alright. Back off here, make sure to not stand in the clouds, that can petrify us. I have a... Ooh, okay. I am petrified. Okay. That was kind of scary, but I made it, so that's alright. Gonna make myself a choke point that I can escape from if need be. Particularly like that, maybe? Yeah. Really nice choke point. At a moment's notice, I can just back off, but I don't even need to because my character is just really strong. Ooh, so Aquaro gave us a crystal plate mail. It's +2. That's actually good enough for me to just start enchanting. I go from 18, 13, so that's 31 stats, to 35 stats, so it's almost strictly better, which is good enough for me. Very good reason for me to just go ahead and pick it up. I will be enchanting this crystal plate armor basically the whole game, unless I feel that I really need resistances. But given the fact that I already have 2 rings of resistance, I basically have no worries about my resists. So crystal plate mail is perfect, especially on a character like this who's already heavily defended by his shield. I will become a tank. Ah, what a good life. What's this guy doing here? Come on. Come back. I will kill you. Alright, cool. Elephants, they should pose no threat to me. I'm still going to heroism though, just to really assert my dominance. Make sure that nothing gets through. Alright, sick. So we're actually done with this part of the game. We gotta do dungeon next. Oh, we actually have some enchant armors. Cool, put them all on the crystal plate. Now, enchant weapon, I'm actually not too sure about. Like, I could do one or the other. Could put it on the Bardiche, or I could put it on the Venom. Probably put it on the Bardiche, just because it's so damn good as a weapon. I know I'm going to be using it, for sure. Like, there's no weapon that I would prefer to have, because Bardiche is the heaviest one anyway. Right, so it's pretty damn good. That is a lot of stuff that I need to ID. Do I even need this teleport, honestly? No? Okay, let's get it out of our inventory then. Ah, hungry ghosts. The most uninteractive enemy in the game. Your counter to them is munch on some food. Isn't that fun? No, is the answer. Ooh, +2 ring of evasion. What does that give us? Actually a straight upgrade. Nice. Cool, so I picked up 2 free evade. Would prefer to have like 10 free evade, but whatever. That's a slay +3. Oh man, that's good, but it's not good enough, unfortunately. It only gives us MR and Slay +3, which is in +8 is completely irrelevant to us because we have a large shield and we're not going to bother training anything else, any magic, especially not with this amazing crystal plate mail and the fact that I don't really train it. For some reason, I don't know. I don't feel like int is important anymore, unless I'm directly aiming for spellcasting. Short update on Greater Minotaur that I said I was doing yesterday. Oop, fell through a shaft. Ouch. Ouch. This was a poor decision by me. Christ. Okay. This was a really poor decision by me. Shaft ourselves? Maybe? Okay. Let's pull out some boxes of beasts and rush this guy. Once he's in melee, he's not too strong. Okay, I actually use the I use the shaft to a reasonable extent. That's not bad. I'm on D15 though, so I need to be really careful of the way I deal with this floor. I don't need to magic mapping quite yet, but I do need to pay attention to what's going on. That's the vault finish floor. Sorry, the depth vault, I guess you could say. So it's not a good idea for me to go in there. Definitely want to make myself a little kill hole here, so I fight these enemies one at a time. That's a glaive. That's a really good sign. Oh, it's only enchanted. Never mind. Could still be good, but probably not as good as the glaive of Venom, just because Venom is such a nice brand. This makes the glaive chopping kind of useless. Chopping is just flat damage. If I want flat damage, I can just pick up the glaive. Use that instead. The glaive is basically like the battle axe of polearms. It's quite nice. It's a good weapon. Alright, so I know the layout of this floor generally. I want to be moving kind of across. Ooh, this is kind of bad. Oh, wait, with Amulet of Reflection, everything's killing itself. I like how I move towards the area for safety, and then in that time I just end up killing everything. Alright, so I know the staircase is on the south because the vault's the vault is on the left, so that's good. Look at that. Just as I can't speak. I was about to say just as I suspected, but then my brain just stopped working, and then I don't know what happened after that. The room just started spinning, and I was like, oh, I'm gone. Then I gave up. Anyway, last potion. ID'd. It's flight. Okay, do we have any other potions? Okay, beneficial mutation and invisibility. So, regardless of what I pick up next, it's going to be really good. One's not good to quaff, one's really good to quaff, so I'll have to ID it, I guess. Having invis is really important for a guy like me who can't specifically get out of situations. I need to rely on more subtle methods like invisibility. Alright, there's a lot of stuff here. Might as well heroism. Wow, it went over. It finished already. Maybe heroism should scale off kills like Trog's Berserk does. That probably would bring it more in line with Trog anyway. Which is a good idea. Because we never want to have Okwara and Trog just be Fana. That's pretty bad. Make sure to kill him really quick. Drop his Ring of Ice that he always has. That's Arolka. Gotta kill her really quick before she abysses us. Most of these enemies you have to kill really quick before they do something nasty. At least in my experience. Alright, we actually need more armor than dodging right now. The Crystal Plate Mail is very heavy, and some armor training and some strength training will give us a lot better opportunity to use it. Vampiric Scythe. Damn, that's a really tempting choice, just because it's vampiric, and it's just... I love vampiric weapons. But no, Scythe is just awful. As a weapon archetype, it's just one of the worst. It has a really slow attack speed, and it just doesn't do that much damage. Thus, it is inferior to even the Trident, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. It's not inferior to the Spear, it does slightly more damage than that, but it's just really bad. If you ever see Sigmund's Scythe, his one is good because he's Sigmund, but ultimately a Scythe still sucks, so you shouldn't try to replicate that. Let's see if we can dig through this place. Apparently we can't. Maybe not. Maybe they got lazy with their architecture? Nope. Okay. Alright, so apparently it's like fully enclosed, so I can't actually do it the cheap way. Having said that, my reflection is just making so that these guys are just killing themselves, so I can just sit here and wait and let them kill themselves. This is one way to deal with enemies. Oh, you're out of bullets. Oh, nice. 10 out of 10. Gotta kill these Tengu Conjurers because I think they're gonna do a lot of damage. There's the IMB. These guys actually can't do anything to me, which is hilarious. Gonna go ahead and deal with them. Over here. Did we go back to full piety? I think we did, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's make sure to heroism before we start, because I know that there's generally a couple of tough enemies in this vault area. There wasn't this time. That's fine. Sparkling fountains. Ah, the nostalgia. Back when I was a young lad, I would always quaff from them, trying to get mutation. But soon I learned that that was a terrible idea, and then I stopped doing that. And guess what? My win rate rose like insanely fast. Because I stopped doing stuff like and I got abyssed. Alright, so now we really gotta see the level of wallet. And as you can see, I wallet so hard. Like I wallet just so hard. Don't tell anyone, but I love my wallet, and like so do the devs. They're just like, here's the code, take it. Oh man, I love this. Like Abyss does nothing to us. He's useless. He didn't even abyss us. All right, so the question now is reflection or regeneration better? And that's a really tough call. On a character like this, I would say that reflection's actually really sick because reflection obviously lets us deal with range dudes without us having to like blink around. But regen is just so damn good. I think it's strictly better than everything else. Except maybe a max enchanted reflection ring. Amulet, sorry. Just because, I don't know, regen is just insane. It's just way better than everything else. In combat, out of combat, everything is better because of regen. It is specifically good, and there is no downside to it. I'm not saying reflection doesn't have a downside, has a downside, it doesn't. But still, it's just insane. I'm actually going to keep this, this Wand of Hasting, and you might question my sanity, but I will say there are opportunities to use a Wand of Hasting that you would not normally get, so I will definitely keep that in mind. Sonia, do you even have a Wand do you even have a push? Oh my god, she's actually killing the crap out of us. Let me kill the crap out of her, and she's got distortion, so that was why I was trying to avoid melee with her, but she decided to get in melee. I had nothing. It was self-defense. I would have died. Fire Dragon, that's quite a scary enemy. That's a huge enemy, holy crap. I definitely need to back off here. Not fight these guys when they're Titanic. Never fight a slime when it goes Titanic. It is suicide. Fighting them like this, though, very easy. Alright. We have now cleared the whole area except that auto-exclude, so I'm going to go ahead and un-auto-exclude it. I'm going to have a nice fun run. Oh, that's a Frost Giant. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Got a triple sword gift, that's fine. Don't really want it, but the sentiment is appreciated. Alright, we have Shoals and Spider Nest. Okay, so... so now that I have this cool Crystal Bardiche Life Bane, it's actually reasonable for me to brand this Flaming. I don't think I'm going to be seeing Hydras anymore, and honestly this Chopping Bardiche is fine for killing stuff. So realistically, I'm in pretty good shape. I have Spider and Shoals, and I'm going to be doing both of them next episode. So unfortunately, this is all the time we got. 30 minutes is fine though. But yeah, whew, that was a tough one. Anyway, if you guys want to see more of me outside of these recordings, feel free to check out crawl.project357.org. Occasionally I am in there playing on either Demise 101, Demise SR, Demise WR, or just Demise. I'll be playing a whole bunch of stuff depending on what account I'm on. On 101 I'm playing only Minotaurs because I'm going for Greater Minotaur. On SR I'm playing Minotaur Berserker, but I will be speedrunning. And most of these videos will go up on YouTube at some point, but they're part of the backlog, so they're not yet. On win rate, I play random characters, but I try to, win them more consistently. So I'll play strong characters. And on demise, you'll see me when there's a tournament. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, go check out CPO if you want to see me. Just hang out, I guess. Thank you, and I will see you next time.